7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll motion over Pierce. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They send him right out of the slot. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Young hands it to Hubbard. Whoa! Finding room across midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the Falcons, 42-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. To throw is Young. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing every...
To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Ryland's kick here is good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Penix going to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On second down, here's Penix. Checking it down, this one is caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They in with a gain of 22. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Throwing again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. One of the tight ends motions right. On third and goal, it's Penix. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down is Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And this will be incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be second down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. Throwing on second down, Young. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5. Here's Hubbard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. They'll motion over Pierce. They'll go. Young. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on second and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Don't need much. It is third and inches. On the handoff, this is Achane. Achane, a first down and then some. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
On second down, Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Now Penix. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll motion over Thielen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Young to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks? And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
A run with Hubbard. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's incomplete. Daring haul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Robinson. Uh-oh. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Slot receiver headed right. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Score, Falcons 17, Panthers 14.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. Whoa! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, ultimately just run the clock out.
60 bison. Ready? Go.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Here's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that fourth down stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Craplow 80. Hut.
There's a give left side for Hubbard. And not really anywhere to go there. He'll take this up only to the 4.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Set.
To throw, Young. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll drop to throw. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now Young. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And the Falcons will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Let's take 19.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set up.
They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And 4.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.